So, congratulations to Majestic Mars.
Yes.
Hey,
And I did it with a mouse the whole time.
Okay, so guys, for those who know, there's this video challenge. If you have enough Z points, set it at 100,000 Z points. And this means I need to make a video for YouTube 1 week. I have to do it. So there is a new YouTube coming out thanks to me, motherfucking Dragoon.
Smoke, weed, hey.
Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and just start turning things on. Ladies and gentlemen, we might have a short stream tonight. I am filling it out of the link, and I don't think we have many people joining in, but I still want to give you guys a show. It just, while we got the chance, we can. So, hold up. Let's go to the live scene.
Happy New Year.
Oh, you guys get to see me looking at myself. Actually, how do I figure this out? Okay, so what I want to do is turn off. Is this it? No, avatar overlay. No. That's probably not it. Fallback, debug, avatar detection. No. Jetbox. That is it. This. No. Personal mirror. No, that's not it. Grabbable, trackable, reset, resize. I'll take a PhD on learning how to do this in the future. Oh wait, what? Oh. I think I made things harder for myself. Here's me looking at me. Here's me looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. Okay. Oh, anyway. What was I gonna do? All right, I was gonna jibber jabber for a little bit, talk about what's gonna happen, and give you guys a little update. So today was we was gonna have my man DFDW Mr. Gaming. He needed to take a break, so he was gonna stream tonight for the podcast. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna hop in, so I may just talk a bunch and see what happens. I feel like that's an easy thing to do. I know how to talk. I've been doing it for quite a while, and so a lot of blah blah blah. Let me see, make sure things are working. Blah, yeah, the blah is working. I could see it down here. If I move over here to a darker spot in the floor, I can see the blah. I need to do some updates on my channel, like heavy updates. Anyway, so part of me's wondering if we have nobody in here, on here, maybe we can just do something else entirely. I don't need to fill a full hour of content if we still got something special that D wants to do later on. Let's see. I'll turn on my mirror. Then nobody knows where it's at. By the way, it's right here. Yeah, you would think you press the mirror and you'd have an overlap that lets you know that mirror's on, and you just look to the right or left or something. No, I have it backwards so you can't see it. Transparent, you just walk right through it, turn around. And this one, this mirror was kind of, I got this from a package from Mad Buffoon from back in the day. Anyway, I'm just kind of jibber jabber yabbering on, stuff like that. So let's see, should I talk about the stuff, because I'm still thinking about it, because what I could do is I could just jabber on and talk about all the stuff for the podcast that D was going to cover. Here, let me get it up on the screen here. I just got doobly do stuff here. Do go to source, go to image, get confused, stare at the wrong area. Duplicate. There we go. That's what I want to do. Copy. No, I copied the wrong thing. Copy the right thing. Paste. Duplicate. There we go. So yeah, this was what D was going to cover here in this thing over here, and that is what's the worst thing that could happen. I'll never regret this purchase, and I guess we were just going to talk about a lot of purchases, stuff like that. This is also inside the Discord too. If you guys want to check it out, we got a Discord thing. We're trying to do things every week. We have a couple people streaming, so that's kind of how we do it. That way we can kind of keep stuff kind of going. Let's see what do we got for questions here. Let's see, what's your biggest seller and regrets? What's something that you have bought that just sits there? Oh, my VR. I'll come up with something else, but yeah, my VR. I got a VR headset. I got a couple of them, but just due to how life works and stuff like that, I don't have like a great spot in my house where I can comfortably use the headset as like a daily driving activity thing. Like it feels like how do I put it? Imagine like you're in a room with 4 other people, right? And you can go play the VR game, right? But no matter what, you're still in the same room that they're in. Like they're watching TV, they're having snacks or this. It feels like that because no matter what happens, or no matter how much sound control, unless I break down the walls and put like sound dampening material in it, they hear everything that goes on. So I can't like yell and go like really into it with games and stuff like that. So how does that convert to VR? Well, you're in a personal space in VR, so it's hard to kind of like be in that whisper mode in it. But if you're just sitting down at your desk, it's a little more accustomed to it. So I get to still play it. So I could say that would definitely be one of those things on there. I'll probably think for a different answer in here. And I think what I'll do, I think I'll save these. I'll let D come back to these on it. So we'll pin it for another week, just like I did for mine. So we're going to put this back. But if you guys are interested in there, maybe we'll have this next Monday and we'll do something else today. What will we do today? Well, I got a couple, there's like stuff that's been on the news and I'm just going to be yammering on for a little bit. So let's see. What is something I can talk about? I know. All right. Okay. I got to switch things up if I'm going to get into this mode. Okay, give me a second. Let me look at my doobly doos. Okay, so first thing first, we gotta change this image here. We don't need this image anymore. Let's go back into something that's a little bit more my style. More my style. Let's see what we got. Do 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 do. Also, well, no, not what am I doing? Open up Chrome. We've advanced past that. We don't need that stage anymore. We've grown past that. Actually, let me check a few things here. We'll talk politics. No, I'm coming right now. Everybody else who you follow someone who talks politics, that's your guy. You go talk to that guy. That guy was gonna tell you the stuff you want to hear. Don't worry about me. Okay, I'm trying to look up some stuff I can kind of talk last minute. I just want to see if the stream stuff was going. Let's see. What can I yammer on? I gotta look for topics, and I gotta be careful like when I put like certain videos up here because YouTube goes wild sometimes. Okay, so okay, hold up. Give me a second. I think I'm cooking. I'm gonna look up some of the videos I was looking back in the day. Right? We're gonna watch them, review, and go back and see how that goes. I think that sounds fine. Because I'm the only one who's judging, and no one can argue with me because I am not leaving room for argument. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let's talk about Ananta. Let's talk about NTE. Let's talk about a few other games happening in the world right now with gaming. I think that that's an area that I'm going to discuss. So we're going to pin this one, and we're going to have. I'm just going to rename the stream what it is. Let me just change this image here to something that looks a little bit sus. I'm not sure. What? Undo that. Okay. So, let's change that image. I mean, it's a cool image. It's just, you see how massive that image is. It's a little too much. We just need a simple background. Okay, I can't even be seen anymore. Like it's literally covering me up. This will work. All right, I just need like a placeholder. That looks good. That looks good enough. All right, just grab that bad boy. Bring that. Actually, I don't even need this here. We can delete it. Boom. Removed. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking for something that we can actually talk about. So a couple things. There's been a hint that Ananta has released a date, which is kind of not full on true. It's not full on true. So, I swear, this is going to be worse if I have this up here, because then there'll be someone who will join on me, and then all of a sudden, that'll be that situation. Let's turn that off. Oh, no, this is off, right? I think this is it. Perfect. Yeah. So, I'm going to call this chilling in the booth by myself. All right. Woo. Gotta make sure I look completely insane. So right now, this is someone who's just looking this out there way on here. Let's do it this way. All right. I just need like a background. All right. So a couple things that I'm going to discuss with you as I rename the stream. Hey, welcome. Let's see. I was changing the topic because I was going to save it for D next time. Gotcha news and stuff. I was going to rename it to Gotcha News and Stuff. Boom. And T has joined us. Hello.
Hello.
I think this is going to be one of those nights where we don't have too many people here, so I was going to make it just a short one, and then we'll probably just hang out in the server.
It sounds good. I was world exploring with some foreign players. So that was cool.
Oh, that's cool. Well, I renamed it to Gotcha News because I knew a couple interesting things that happened in the Gotcha verse, not just in Nanta, but just a couple things, and thought I'd use that time to share that news. Do you have any news, Gotcha wise, or just news in general? I'm literally running this off of nothing, just to cover the day.
No worries. I'm pretty good about doing that somehow. Gotcha wise, I've been getting into Heartopia is my latest thing, and then we just had the beta test for the Loftia game. They're about to close their beta doors here in like 2 days, so I can go over a few things with that.
I played a little bit of Heartopia. I haven't gotten too deep in it, but I have seen Heartopia. Loftia is a new one for me, but yeah, go ahead, spill the beans.
All right,
I'm trying to get closer to your height here because that way. Oh wait, now I'm too short. There we go.
Yeah, let's say you can hit the match avatar. Yeah, there you go.
There's a match avatar button.
Yeah, I think it's in the the sizing queue thing. You can like menu click on someone.
Menu click.
And oh yeah, at the very last
match height
bit where it's like, yep, match height.
Huh. That's, you know what? I'm also going to include VR chat because I feel like sometimes they get beat up so much. They need some praise for some of the stuff they've been doing. They have been cooking really hard in these last like 3 or 4 years. They really have.
Sure.
I still don't like paying a certain price for certain things that I have going on, but But it is what it is. A cross I bear for the wonderful memories I will always have for VR chat. So Heartopia, how far have you got into that? Can you like I guess my biggest question is, who do you think it's for?
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah. That's
It
what, when I was
feels
playing it, I was
very-
wondering that.
It feels very slice of life kind of vibes. There's nothing too crazy. There's no like mini games where you have to go like, oh, now you're fighting monsters with swords. Oh, now you have to go tunneling through mines to find like ores and special like fairy stuff. This one, they keep it really simple with small gimmicks. So you can still do like bird watching, bug catching, fishing. It feels very like Animal Cross kind of players, where you just come home, you want something chill to kind of just come down, mind meld a little bit into, where you can just constantly lay back on the seat, not having to like lean forward at some point.
Yeah.
Very calm slice of life players. People who like the easy grind sets of like easy fishing mini games. Not a whole lot of tactical detailed stuff into it. It's just like, oh, okay, here's how you do it. Press this and time it right. But then they have the little quirks of like, oh, we have better baits, so you can like get a fish swarm to get better and faster catches. Same thing with the other quests, so you can do bird watching things, and as you progress, you unlock more of those creatures. So you find more bugs, you unlock more bugs. You find birds, you eventually get to unlock more birds you can take pictures of. And the home building, I think, is one of the more fun things that people get really into. I've seen a lot of really cool homes. The intricate seasonal stuff they have constantly rotating in the game keeps it fresh too. So the ones that we joined on when we first started was the winter event. And so there was this whole thing where like, hey, if you do this stuff, we can unlock a skating rink thing. I'm sorry, that is really loud. My goodness.
Oh, it's coming through my mic, isn't it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Over
like,
here
where's the
talking
sound
about
going to?
stuff,
Because
and
I'm
it's
not.
just like, I'm gonna play this loud music.
I wasn't. I was
Yeah.
trying to play it for stream, and then I like. Wait, why isn't that? Why can't I hear it?
But when we joined on, it was the winter event, so you got to unlock like a skating rink, and for the animals that you go around the island that you can take care of. So we have like pandas, deers, ferrets, foxes, bunnies. But for this season one, they had penguins that you can unlock. That pass. And some of the seasonal stuff, if you grind through it on your dailies, where it's like each certain villagers ask for different things, like, oh, go ahead and take 5 pictures of this specific like bird. Oh, if you cook 3 coffees, you get coins, things like that. When you
Yeah.
grind through those during the seasonal, you get seasonal tickets, and the seasonal tickets allow you to get unlockables for said season, like this past one. I keep forgetting the term of it, but it was like the thing that you're into, where it's like the old Gatsby noir thing.
Yeah. Brutalists. At least that's what I've been calling it.
Right, but it had like this old timey film season thing, and the food that you cook is also seasonal stuff too. So you can save some of the food and like keep it around your homes as decorations. But like they had like really cute like Superboy.
Oh, this pad stinks.
Tough cap.
Try this. It helps keep.
I'm saying you got an ad rolling. Damn. This pad
I'm
stinks.
trying to fix my audio at the same time, so these things are just breaking at the same time. So my bad.
You're good. No, that's cool. Just to me, it's loud, so I'm trying to like recap where I'm at, so that way people can hear me if need be.
Yeah.
but you get the seasonal stuff. Beyond those, there's also this seasonal clothing stuff or like the gimmick partnerships that they had. Like the one that we recently passed was a My Little Pony thing. So there was like really cool streetwear type of clothing designs for like the My Little
Ooh,
Pony
the
six main
style. I
characters.
can see that.
And
So,
the vehicles that you unlock in the game too to drive around the island. That one had a special one because I think it was like Lamborghinis or Bugattis that were custom styled for the main six of My Little Pony as well. And then they had a special one if you unlocked all of them, you get like a special full holographic Bugatti. I was like, damn. So they have a lot of really cool like mini stuff that you don't have to like pay to gain rather than a pay to win game. You can
yeah.
just play and eventually you can get some of the things. So you don't lose out as long as you're playing. But this is probably one of the first like gacha like games that I actually got into. I was like, you know what? I really want that. I don't mind spending like $5. So it's a free game and the gacha still works without having to pay. It just takes a little bit more grinding. But it's really good, it's really cute, and on PC, it's fluid, it's flush, the lighting's good, the characters look fantastic. You can actually see details like the grass and everything. So it's really well done.
The
But it's also set up so that way mobile players can play too.
and one thing I was thinking about is that there was like since like the beginning of the year, there's been a lot of cozy games. I think I'm not sure, and I think that there's gotcha's kind of a good. Well, it works for a lot of things. I feel like almost like it's a very flexible way to make money for video games. I'm enjoying Ananta right now. It's free. It's a gotcha, but it's very different from Zenless. A couple of the ones, Heartopia, and there's more that's going to come out. Another version of Pal World, and I'm not talking about the fake clone one. There's like another situation that's going on with that with another game like that. But what I was seeing is like trailer after trailer after trailer of like kind of cozy plush worlds. A lot more, the use of pink and lavender versus the gray and red that you normally see in most video games. So almost if I feel like the game market's like, hey, I think maybe we should use some efforts to chill people out because right now people are angrier than ever, and so let's put some cozy content out. Let's get gamers on that. Let's get them to chill.
I think it's a really good balance too, because you get people that are into like the hardcore heavy game, like constant adrenaline going. And then you get a lot of the cozy players that are doing a lot of these like soft, chill, like back of mind kind of games. I think the way that the game market right now is going makes it so efficient that both ends of those players get to enjoy both sides.
Yes.
So like you get a lot of people who are doing like Hell Divers or Pragmata, what that recently came out that everyone's playing.
Oh yeah,
Or
Pragmata,
like the
yeah.
Alien Isolation kind of stuff. Like a lot of these cool, intense, heavy games, but they're balanced enough to where it's like, okay, reward and we're gonna fuck it up. Reward and we're gonna break your heart. And oh, you just made it, but now we're gonna crush the soul. They just hit right. And then you get a lot of these ones that are doing the cozy games where they're adding like more stuff so it doesn't feel so much like it's like a baby's game. There's nothing cool about it, yada yada. But what is
I
it
would
like?
like to.
One of the Final Fantasies where it was like rather than mass adventure, it felt like just a dude's road trip, and you get to go like fishing. It's kind of like
Yes.
putting that level into it. So, like, I think you and me were talking about a couple of them. The one where like you're on a desk where it's like Animulia, and the other one was Humblets. There's a lot of good games that are like that, such as like Heartopia, and the one that me and my husband started playing was Loftia. We were the alpha testers for it, and we just had the beta test. And there is like so many things about it. We're like, it doesn't feel just like, oh, it's all cutesy. It actually feels like it has a place and a reason to do said things, and it makes it feel very good. Because it kind of like overrid the whole Animal Crossing thing when the everyone knows it. The Animal Crossing that hit the first Switch that we were all crazy for. So it was like the Animal Crossing and Doom release thing. People got into it.
Oh,
This is
yes.
awesome. But like after what 4 years, people were like, kind of bored with this because you lose a lot of the encouragement, the drive, the passion in it because there was nothing to continue it.
I almost feel like
And I think
that
that's why these
combination.
gotchas are coming out really good.
I think Animal Crossing is the game people didn't know that they needed, and then they played it, and they know, and they needed it. It was something that there was nothing itching, scratching that itch. And then here comes this heartwarming, cuddly mare that you owe like millions of dollars for because of whatever reason that you do, and you end up meeting all the neighbors and trying to pay them off. And like, 5 minutes ago, I was just like, just killing and ripping demons apart, and now I'm, I'm in this heart set world. Something earlier was that I was experiencing with Fanata. There's a lot of kick butt fighting and moves and stuff like that. But there was a little mission where I found this dog that could talk. And then I follow the dog and I meet the dog's like two other like brothers or something like that. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get back together. And it's three little puppies. And then you get them, you do little adventures with them. One you feed like, hot dogs. Another you give them some kind of gifts, little stuff like that. Then you get them all together and they become a cute little Cerberus. This cute little adorable looking Cerberus with 3-headed dog, and they're all back together. And you get like a cute little CD disc that you can put on one of your characters. That's one of the epic ones. Like, that's nice. I've totally forgot about the whole like trying to collect more stars and get hit by the police and stuff like that and running people over. Just because you get moments like that, it's just a good sit back and like hey, we have this part too in this game, like. And someone took time. There was a lot of reading. There was a lot of reading in that quest, but I enjoyed it. Oh, yeah. Did you know? Well, for Ananta, on his day one, it made, I think it was it was $14 or $15 million on his first day.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of it. You mean the NTE game, right?
NTE, yeah, you're right. I keep getting those two confused. I do have news for Nanta too. Nanta has not a release date, but it's coming out third quarter, and I'm not sure if that's U.S. release or not. So, and it's going to have a more of a PvP focus type situation. But in that gacha, you don't have to roll for characters. You get all the characters that they're going to show. Instead, you're rolling for nice clothes and gear and looking pretty.
That's dope.
So I'm curious how that's going to work out, but they look like they're ready to, that one looks like it's been ready for a while.
It's been sitting in the woodworks for a good minute. I'm still waiting for the Steel Hunters game to come out for like that.
Oh yeah.
Horizon game. That's going to be dope. So I'm hoping that still is in the works because the detail they have for the world for like the trailer was epic.
Actually, I just pulled it up real quick. It's like kind of like a Mech Warriors. Of course, I get an ad. Oh wait, no, it's not an ad. It itself is an ad. I'm thinking I'm getting an ad. Like no. It is an ad of Mech Warriors, so this is appropriate. I'll throw this on the stream so other people who may be wanting to see can also see this as well. I just got to control doobly doos until I get things right here, so man, just bear with me so I can figure things out.
No worries. I think I updated most of my stuff, so everything should be on the right email now. There we go.
Let's see. So now I just got to go to that. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so people can see it now.
Sweet. Go ahead and give a squish.
I'm gonna move you over here. Oh, and then I gotta pull it back up because I played it, and there we go. I haven't heard a lot of people
Oh
talk
no,
about
it's
it.
not that one. What the hell is it called? I keep fucking forgetting.
Oh.
Steel's Hunters still looked pretty good, but it kind of gave the like Call of Duty and like there's a fucking like Mech Arena mobile game.
Yeah.
It feels like that, but like game, not just like cheaply made. Like, oh, this has got graphics and stuff. No, I'm trying to figure out what it was called so that way you can actually show a stream what I was talking about. Let me Google real quick.
This does like
MMO
definitely look. This
Horizon Zero Dawn.
this doesn't look like my type of game because it looks like it's very PvP focused. But for anybody who had a taste for what's that other? There was another mech game that was very, very popular that everybody's kind of mad in different ways that it's not like 100% available like it used to be.
All right, I sent it to you on Roots. It's Horizon Steel Frontiers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, now we can actually show stream what I was talking about because everyone's like, "What are you talking about?"
This
I know what I'm talking about. I'm not crazy.
the funny thing is you did like accidentally talk about a cool game at the same time, and this looks cool. It doesn't look what I would go for because it seems very, very, very PvP focused, and I do like one of my story games. Where's okay. I restarted my computer, so everything's like all over the place.
No worries.
Trying to be responsible with my stuff and turn off my systems and turn them back on. Also, for those who do not know, Root is an application that you can download. It kind of came out like really start busting when because Discord's going to be doing that ID verification thing. And who knows when, but I know it's coming soon. It may be coming really, really, really soon. And I don't like that. I didn't like the fact that I used the ID verification, but I like VR chat. But I did it with VR chat. But still, it is. I say dabble in it. Invite some people in it. Give Root a try. I like this. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but honestly, inside of Root, your I know hopefully this sells you. Your microphone sounds so much better. It does have a really good.
It also feels a little bit more streamlined too compared to Discord's like open application, different folders for that set. Server grouping, okay, open access, cool. Minimize it, but Roots, as we're still exploring it, it just feels a little bit more simpler. I think, at least as we're starting it.
And you know what? It's free. Try it. Just download it. Download Root. You'll like it. This it's like Discord. You can have two chats going at the same time. You know, stuff and like both the windows are up. Oh, why did it start me in the middle? Okay, hold up. There we go.
Oh, because you were hovering over it.
Right. Oh, okay. I'm gonna rewind it one more time because I kind of missed out a little bit on the beginning.
Good.
See, this is definitely more my jam here. And multiplayer.
Like this I feel like could be, yes. It feels like it could lead into like gacha because you're getting potential not only just upgrades but the good cosmetics for different clans. But it's done so well, it kind of feels like they did a mash of like Monster Hunter World and Horizon Zero Dawn. So when I saw this trailer, I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Throw a little bit of little bit of crafting in there, little like base crafting in there. Oh, that would be delicious. Please tell me they have that. I am the
Pretty
base
sure they
nanny.
do. It's like you can see here, you can play with friends. So I'm
Yeah.
sure there's like a party guild thing system that you can do. And eventually by server set, you should be able to have your base's location set up.
So this is definitely like this should be on the radar. We're definitely looking into. Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. That reminds me of another game like way back in like PlayStation era when you were jumping on these huge giants and trying to find how to climb on top of them. I can't think of the name. I have it.
Like Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes, it is exactly Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow Colossus is it's so good, even though it's outdated. It is worth playing. Everyone should should try it out. It's one of those what I think is one of those like really great games of gaming history. And maybe I'm overselling it, but I do think it's definitely one of those. Yeah, this definitely is something I could definitely sink my teeth into. We're not looking at like a cinematic trailer. This is like all of this has been gameplay. All of this looks really awesome, and using that's what you need the other parts for. So
And
all
I know
right,
that, like a lot of people gave this one controversy because they're like, oh well, Guerrilla Games is not like the one that's making it, so there's going to be conflict. Guerrilla Games made like I think a public statement about it. They're like honestly, as long as they're not like overwriting the entire story thing, if we potentially want to develop the game further on our end, by all means, we're cool with it because this shows off our work because it's
yeah,
heavily influenced by it. So I was like, you know what? If the game company was like, yo, that's dope. Let me give you a pat on the back rather than try to sue you. You know what? Take it. That's a win. That is an absolute win.
yes. Actually, I'm hoping that there's that game that looks like it's straight up ripping off a lot of games that's we talked about it a few times inside the server. It looks like Power World. It looks like Pokemon. They literally ripped some of the characters off. And there's a lot of people. Oh yeah, you got to sue them. You know, Pocket Pair or whatever the company's name is. Like you got to sue them. Like no, I think I think in a way they should just let them fuck around and find out. I think they should let them fuck around and find out. I mean, either it'll work or it won't. I don't think it'll be better than what the other things that Power World's cooking. I've heard about it was an interview that they were talking about. This may not be something that a lot of people know, but they asked us some questions about other expansions for Power World. And I believe the guy's answer was something about, well, we are thinking about a Power World 2 or something like that, which is not what the interviewer asked. So immediately a lot of people was like, Power World 2? You're already thinking about Power World 2? You're already thinking about another Power World? Because technically Power World came out in a way that wasn't the way they wanted to. They wanted to have more story. It was going to be a stronger single player base than it came out to be. It came out as a sandbox, but something to look forward to, that they may be actually putting some of that story into Power World, so you may have a more of a linear scale that may change the game a lot. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe even a prologue. We never know.
Oh yeah, how'd you get there in the first place? You just kind of land on the beach. Like maybe there's a story there. Between that and the
whole thing
pals.
in Power World 2 is that like the way it's run, it feels like a lot of those like open world zombie games where you just kind of go around and exploring shit. But the story is like things that you pick up along the way. Whereas in Power World, it kind of already has like those notes that you find everywhere, those little like journal entry logs. Like I feel like if they did a prologue, it would kind of tell in how did these pals come to be, what happened to this world. Maybe it was like a whole Pangea thing, and then something happened and it impacted the land to where it's separated. So like there's that whole like purple grassland with the higher pals. Maybe that got pulled away for a reason. We never know. So there can be tons of things that they can lead it into. But like if they did a prologue, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Oh, also, something else. I was trying to think because I got slammed with so much news. Um, okay. Have you heard of? Actually, I feel like I've said this before, and I have a habit of repeating myself. So, have you heard of Aeon? Yeah, we talked about this. I showed you Aeon, Aeon 2, like the
Yeah,
angels
for
and
the
stuff
last
like
stream
that.
we did, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So they're coming out with Aeon 2. Well, I think if it's not already out, but that's something that's out there in the mix. I think they're going towards the gotcha framework. You're not buying the game, you're buying the cosmetics and stuff like that. I think it's worth a lot of people trying to see if they did fix those problems. I don't think it's going to be a huge banger, but who knows? Um, Towers of Fantasy, I think was an interesting one because exactly 2 years ago, I was talking about Towers of Fantasy, and Towers of Fantasy, it's I wouldn't say more the it was kind of like the MMO like. They were going up against Genshin Impact directly, and it did really good in its first month, making like 30 something $million, then 9 million the second month, and I guess it dived off the cliff after that. And not a lot of people continue playing it, but there's a city in Towers of Fantasy, and they're the ones that worked on Never to Everness NTE, and that city, and I've been to it. It was, a lot of people like the city part, and NTE is basically based off of Towers of Fantasy's city area. If you know what I'm talking about, it looks very neon, futuristic, and that's kind of where people they kind of put that into it. Now, there's a little bit of lore there. I'm trying to think, what else do I know? Oh, Terra. Huge news about Terra. Have you heard of Terra? I'm just throwing game after game.
You're good. No, I have not. Tell me about it.
It was an MMO like game. Basically, how do I best describe it? There was a lot of parody jokes. There wasn't like a world versus world, like a dark side, light side. You were all on the same team going up against big bosses and stuff. And when you pull it up, have your safe search on. I mean, they don't expose anything, but everybody's hot. Everybody's like, the guys have 11 abs just for no damn reason. Like the girls have 11 abs for no damn, and like everyone's really hot. But they had closed their servers down like 2 years ago, and they're looking at bringing it back with a Terra 2. So something from the graveyard coming back. They had like a big server event when they closed down. A lot of people showed up, and then as they turned down the servers, you can see like people on their live stream just freeze frame with a bunch of people going, yeah. They had a really big moment for the end of it. But yeah, so that might be coming back because it was apparently that game company's biggest launch game, and they didn't have anything back to really back it up. So they may be firing up the engines again. Not sure if it'll be as
I
good.
vaguely remember you telling me about that, because like at the end when they were closing it down, it was like this like some strange world catastrophe because the star was dying or something. And so at the end of the game, everyone got on board and they were just watching as the star died, because they're saying this whole. I don't know if it's this one, but they had a similar thing.
I think that's
'Cause as they're
Final
bringing it back,
Fantasy.
the people. I don't know. I don't recall the name being Final Fantasy. It was something. It was this mass server thing. And they said that they were shutting it down. And because they couldn't do anything further with that game, that they wanted to create a story. So what happened is that people in that one basically are getting isekai'd into another world. So something like that was killing their world. reached through their dimension and pulled them through, like you deserve a second chance. You had the perfect world, but the universe decided that it wasn't able to keep it. And so the people that they said that were there at the closing of the game with the devs, they are giving them special access when they come back into the new game, like dimension rift tattoos on their backs to show that they were the one
That's
that were first pulled through the
cool.
void. It was
That's
a really cool idea, and I don't think it was Final Fantasy. It had to be something different. But the way you were talking about it, was like, it reminded me of that. So I don't know if it was the same game, but there was one that was talking about it because again, they didn't have anything they could build off of it. So they're like, yeah, we're just closing this one out because we have better and bigger plans for the game itself. So we're starting it over, and here's how we did it. So that's why they closed it out that way. Like, oh, the world was peaceful,
yeah.
everyone was successful, gamers were maxed out. So they just programmed it to where the world catastrophe, because the star was dying, that dimension demons started spawning like crazy, so that way gamers couldn't keep up with it. But at the end of the server, they basically had the demons like freeze, and the devs pulled everyone were saying like, hey, this is what's happening. And when everyone saw it online, they're like, oh, we're all meeting up at the end of the world. So they all got together with the devs on a cliff, and like we're like just watching the star die. It was intense.
That I gotta look up that game. I know it's not Terra, but that sounds just awesome. Also, this aged the fuck out of me. Just looking at it. This Terra was 16 years ago. As I'm looking at their online trailer. Oh my god.
Oh.
16 years ago. Man, I was younger. I'm not saying the age. Man, I was definitely younger. I had probably maybe at least 10 packs. I don't know. Maybe I had 10 pack apps back then. But yeah, 4 months ago there we got it might return and we might get a Terra 2. So something to look forward to on that
Man,
realm.
I was rocking a clean athletic like buff mommy build.
I had let's see if I can pull it up. You can still see it on my screen once it pulls up. I had the Chad that I would like to look like as probably one of my characters, and it it still didn't go away. Well, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Terra Game. All right, let's just see.
Who's Angela White?
Apparently she likes taking pictures in many alluring outfits. Good thing nothing showed. Okay, here we go. We got the okay, I think this might show it. There we go. This guy here on the right side here. That kind of looked like my character. Kind of like if Link from Zelda looked like he was yes definitely one of those after you level up kind of characters in an isekai anime, or one of those protags that they follow along. One day you'll be as strong as he is, and then he gets killed off. But yeah, it was definitely a game that was popular. One of the biggest problems that it gender locked a lot of classes. So if you wanted to be a certain class, you had to be a girl, or you had to be a guy for like one or two classes. And they had like these chibi girl characters. They got all the classes. So based on what race you picked on it, you could, and it was a funny thing, it was a bunny girl. And if you pick the bunny girl, you pick anybody. But if you picked human, and you get these 4 choices. You pick the girl, okay, you get 6. You pick this class here where there's like the brute whatever, you get 3. And that's all we're giving you. It's just how it is. So hopefully that's one of the problems that a lot of people address. Hopefully they fix that. And I think they don't have to expand to everybody, but uh, you don't want to be less diverse in World of Warcraft. That's why I think.
That's why I like going over like world development stuff for games, like how I was talking about like the classes and races can be completely different dynamics because it's also
Yeah.
a balance to some companies like do we try to fit the system thing because like there was this whole legal issue I think with Apple where a whole swarm of fucking like college campus girls that put a petition together that said they wanted more emotes on their phones for messaging that had like girls on them, and people were just like, it can't be that serious. There's some on there with it, but like, yeah, but we want equality for it. So we want the surfer to be a girl too. And like, it's already got long hair. What do you want? Make it a girl. So there's some companies that are afraid to like go into certain things because they look at it, it's like, oh, people are gonna look at this like again, moist critical. Here's exactly why this company is entitled and racist. Not only that, we just found out from the latest news drop today, they're sexist too. Like nobody wants to hear that crap. I
Yeah.
think certain companies, as long as you have a very fitting world that is balanced, it's like D&D. As the DM, you have to figure out how to play the story enough to where it lets the players feel that they have full control of it. That way it's not just off the rails, like doing only the side quests. You're like, nope, this became part of the main mission now. And that main mission is like, oh, the demon lord that you had to fight turned out to be the custodian you guys saved like 3 stories ago.
Oh,
Congratulations. Like, oh crap. Again, companies have to
yeah.
figure out what they're playing with, but at the same time, again, just have a good fucking game and don't
Honest,
limit yourself because of certain things.
and they went off the rails on another way too, of which I see a lot of. I'm just not trying to pick on industry, but they do it a lot. A lot of the Japanese or JRPGs, I'll put it that way, JRPGs kind of do this a lot. When they sell out, they start putting out gear and clothing and stuff like that, and a lot of games do it. But then, like all of a sudden, like you have your mighty warrior wearing a McDonald's uniform, just full on McDonald's uniform. Just here we go. I'm ready there. I got my new sword. The new battle axe or something like that. Sponsored by Pepsi, and and it's so uh ridiculous.
Silly.
Yeah, it pulls you out of the world completely. Like you have all these stuff like that, and they can go real crazy with it. And granted, you do want to play around with it a little bit. I don't think a lot of games do it, but keep it where even if it's going to be ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Like, why do I have a gun from Halo? Like, how did this make it into a universe or whatever? Give me a BS story or something like that. Make it in here. I just, if I am going to have a McDonald's crown that's going to be epic and, give me healing fries, why do I have healing fries? A kid imagined it or something like that. And he was, something. It just has to wrap in and
You
look
have to
like,
do the lore drop that just doesn't feel right. It's like the Steven Spielberg when they
yeah.
made the movie where they're just like, oh, Star Wars, but I don't understand Jar Jar. And he just suddenly in mid interview is like, I think Jar Jar is the key to everything. And so since then, people have been finding little things to be like, the whole thing of Star Wars, Jar Jar is actually the big granddaddy baddie. Like he's the reason why everything's going bad. He's the true Sith Lord. He's the God. And it's just so funny. Like he could have just been saying it for the fuck of it. If games
I
followed that way too, it could work.
yes.
Again, it could be fun. Could be fun, but you just have to play it right. Because at the moment they are just like, oh, to do like this, like some games do like the cooking animation thing
Mm-hmm.
or like a healing mechanic. But if you have like a sponsor where it's like, oh, silly Fortnite thing, like they put the Master Chief in the soda. If you're like doing this thing and like, oh, you have an energy drink, this is giving you more stamina, but it's like suddenly a Coke Zero and you pop it open, but the camera zooms in specifically because of this item. it's sponsored, then you're just like, it's very sellout. It changes. You have to
Yeah.
let it fit the world.
Yeah. Don't sell out too hard. I some of the sellouts I can enjoy. I really can. But the best ones are the ones that's like a reason that it worked. World of Warcraft did a really good job because people were cosplaying. So there's this rare, or I may not be rare anymore. There was this rare armor set that made you wear a Murloc suit. It was basically like a froggy looking thing, and he just wobbled and flopped, and it was made of cloth and whatnot. That's fun. That's their own thing. There was a reason to have it. It has a description on it. It has a little story of why it's there. It's silly. But yeah, that definitely works. Well, we're pretty much 3 minutes till our first hour. I think we could go and give this one a close. Again, sorry guys for the short stream. But I just wanted to give you guys something here because D, he was out, Gamer's out currently, and he's doing all right. He's having a little vacay day. D just needs to feel a little bit better, which is all right. So we're hoping he's in good spirits. But we want to give you guys something. If we can do anything else, let you know that we have something. We're going to save his topics for our next time. We'll let D decide what he wants to do, if he wants to use those topics again, or maybe cook something special. T, anything on your end?
Here soon, I'm planning to do another stream for the Cosmic Espresso. This one I will probably do as a test run of like my single stream, so it won't be in VR. So like I have casual chill games that I like to play, so I might end up doing a chill stream where like a few people can like talk in roots with me as we go over certain topics and stuff. So not just strictly to VR, because these ones I will be like my mid-month streams in between my main ones, where it's just for the community stream.
Yeah,
and
it'll be a great way to introduce
Yeah,
guys. Try the app. Hopefully you like it. Ask questions from us that we've been using it here and there. We still live a lot in Discord because it's just it captures a lot of it already has a lot of people there, but it is a different platform, offers a lot of different tools, a lot more flexibility on it. And honestly, I wish I could just transfer everyone just right over, like you hop in and you click on my server and it will just take you to root.
It real quick, drag passwords and tabs over. It'd be great. But again, we're still trying it out, making sure it runs well, it fits the right vibes, and build the community slowly through there. My old community I don't have, or at least I don't run anymore on Discord. So as I'm starting to get back into streaming, I was slowly bringing my community into Roots. So for those that actually enjoy my streams, you can find me there. But of course, you can still join us in the ZTV Studios group, in the D Gamers group. So still try to hang out with us, catch us when you can, but we're still going to start implementing Roots too for some things. So like, again, for this instance, we'll have just certain people that can join us in stream through Roots. So could be fun. Just join us there.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. And I will see you next time, whenever that will be, which might be Friday. It might be Saturday. It might be Sunday. You never know, which is why you got to click on that Discord button and join us. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.